Hello, this is Malorian, and this is the Orc Tactical Team. Yes, next time we're going to be talking about ogres and 8th, but this time I want to talk about something else, something a little bit more out of the box thinking. And really, what it is the idea of the 80-20. Now, this whole thing of 80-20 has been applied to everything, and the real backing to this is that 20% of what you have does 80% of the work, whereas the other 80 only does 20, right? And this has been applied to so many different things, to profit gain and everything. And when you look at to Warhammer and the way that you make your list, the idea for it here is that in your list there probably is only 20% of it, either point-wise or model-wise, that does 80% of the work. Maybe it is you're playing Lizardmen, and all it really is your slan that does everything for you, right? Boosting things up. Or maybe we're looking at Lizardmen, and really vampire counts, and we're only talking about this graveyard unit that does everything by itself, and the rest, who cares what it does, because it's all about this graveyard. And so, really, it can really get to the point where you're not really thinking much else about the game other than this one unit, because as long as you make this one unit do well, yeah, here, throw this unit up, oh look, it killed 3 units, I win, yay! But really, if you want to be a really strong player, you got to find a way to make that other 80% work as well. So when you go to a tournament and everybody has their one Death Star unit, it's really going to come down to who's better with the rest of their army. And it's not going to be so much about who perfected their Graveguard to be the #1 thing. It's going to be more about how, what are their tactics and their strategies with the rest of the army that brings it all together, all the rest of the synergy, right? So I think that when you're putting together your army list and you're trying to think of how you're going to be doing this in the game, sometimes maybe just push that one super unit aside, right? If I'm looking at my orcs, sure, I have that unit of 40 black orcs, but okay, let's forget about them for a second. I have these other orcs, I have these other night goblins, I have these chariots, I might have other support units. What can I be doing with them? Either in unison with that Death Star unit or even by themselves, right? This isn't just about Death Stars. I mean, they are very powerful, but there's no reason why other units can be doing their own work as well, right? And if you go and concentrate on that more and make them do more of the work, well, then all of a sudden when you start getting to a real game, you're going to be just that much better, because you're going to have even more of your army doing what it's supposed to be doing. So just a short video on this. It's a very quick idea. I'm sure as you start playing more and more 8th games, maybe you've noticed this in yourself, that it's all just about this one unit. And so everybody just kind of step back, look at the rest of your army, the other 80%, and try and find out how to make that work better for you. So just a quick little idea, and we'll be back with you next week. Bye.